Hello everyone. So in the previous video we have covered the method that is map and the filter method that comes with arrays. And in today's video we are going to cover the reduce method that comes with array with our ES6 module. So in this we are having num2 and we are having values that is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And we are having one variable that is sum where we want to sum this values and check like what is the total sum of this variable. I mean the from the entire array. So like the way we do use reduce, like we firstly we need to have the array name because we can only use the reduce method in the array or in the array of objects, but it should be array. So here we have num2 and we are using dot reduce num2 dot reduce, and here we have something called ACC and here we have something called current. So like basically ACC understand like ACC means for accumulator, and CU I mean this is the short form of current. So like our current element what we do have. So initially the accumulator is being set to 0, like over here we have set this to 0, but if you do not add anything over here, like if we don't add anything over here, it would be initially set to 0 by default. But if you want to store some value, like let's suppose we want to store some value like 1 when we are performing some kind of multiplication operation, we are calculating something. So as I've said, we can assign the value as 1. So it goes in that sense. But by the meantime, let's focus on this one, and we are trying to calculate like some price out of that, some kind of addition operation by the help of this reduce method. So we are having num2 dot reduce and we are having ACC and current. So initially, let me run through this step by step to make you more clear on this. So we have the initial state, and this accumulator is being set to 0 by default, or we can add this as 0. And then we have the current element that is the 1 over here. Now after the first iteration, we have the accumulator value as 0. The current value would be 1 by default, as we are on the first iteration. And when we are performing the operation, that is the accumulator plus current, that is over here, that is ACC plus current, it's give us 0 plus 1, that it's being stored as 1, and this value will be stored in the ACC. So let me repeat that. For the first one, like when we are performing this operation and we are adding this ACC plus current value, then this value is being get stored in the ACC, and that's how the reduce method works. So in the second iteration, we have the ACC as 1 that we get from this operation, and we have the current value as 2, as you can see over here. So now we are doing 1 plus 2, that is the 3. In the third iteration, that is the 3. So we have the ACC as 3 from here. We have the current as 3. We are performing the operation, that is the addition operation. We are getting 6 out of that. In the fourth iteration, we have the 4, and we have the ACC as 6 from here. That is the accumulator, and the current element as 4. So 6 plus 4, that equals to 10. And in the last iteration, that we do have 5 over here. And when we are performing, like firstly we have the accumulator value as 10 over here, and the current value is being 5 over here, and we are performing this, we are getting 10 plus 5, that's result as 15. And that's how the reduce method works in uh, like uh, in the array with the help of our ES6 module. And I would like to give like one real life example related to this as well. So like let's suppose when we are working with some different items, like we do have, let's suppose we have a more better example would be we can have pen, paper or something like that. But yeah, that's the story. I would what I mean to say over here is we have something called ID1, we have something called name, we have something called price. Now in this, what we are doing, we are having some variable that is the total price, and we just want to calculate the price over here. We do not care about the ID, we do not care about the name and all those other things as well. So we just want to calculate the price of like the total items that we do have in our shop or like wherever we are going on. So And this we are just iterating this one by the help of item dot reduce. Then we are taking ACC, that is the accumulator, and that is being set 0 by default. And we have the item, that is the current item, and we are taking the price as item dot price, that is the first item. And that's how we iterate this to the three elements, and we are getting the result out of that. And that's how the reduce method works in the JavaScript.